I bought a Grom. So this is my fresh, brand new to me 2019 Honda Grom. It was kind of an impulse buy. I was scrolling on Facebook Marketplace just like all of us do, and came across this, went to go look at it, told the guy I'm gonna go look at a few other ones, and he threw me an offer that I really couldn't refuse. Cracked open the old wallet and came home with this. So she's got less than 2,000 miles on her. I got some parts coming in the mail, some that are already here. I've got an oil change kit. Whenever you buy something used off of Facebook Marketplace, you have no idea the condition. Always want to at least do an oil change. I got a filter coming in, so we'll throw that on here. I've got a chain kit with some degreaser and some grease. I got some rear pegs. I also got a front sprocket. So a lot of the Grom guys, you guys already know, they go down a tooth in the front sprocket. Gives better acceleration, better for wheelies. Yeah, so I got one of those, so we're gonna see if I can take that apart, put it back together. Brand new Grom to me that we are going to welcome to the channel. All right, so this is everything that I got. Like I said, the chain kit. We'll get that chain cleaned up, put some grease back on it. Then some little things, like I said, the rear foot peg right here for a passenger shift boot cover. Front sprocket by JT Sprockets. It's like 20 bucks, but I heard all of the Grom guys run this sprocket, 14 tooth. The stock one is a 15, so by going down a tooth, change the gear ratio. But yeah, math. And the, okay. Technical difficulties. And we got the oil change kit. Comes with a quart of oil, O-ring, and a crush washer for that drain plug and the filter. Like I said, quart of oil. Just went with the Honda brand, and a filter, little baby filter. Nothing crazy, but that's everything that I got right now. I'm gonna learn how to wheelie this thing again. We're gonna make it as easy as possible. I'm a little rusty and washed up. A few of you know, a couple years ago. It's been a while, but yeah, we're back and we're gonna get back into it. All right, I got like an hour before I told my buddy I was gonna go to the gym with him, so we'll probably just start with the small things. Just start with these with the foot pegs. So by the looks of it, looks like it's just a pin and a spring that slide into these holes right here. So the other one's still there. I'm gonna take a look at that one and see if I can maybe copy that. I try to take the easy way out and not have to use any tools, but yeah, looks like the tools are coming back out. I retired from working on my own stuff for a while, because if you work on your own stuff, you know. If you know, you know. Tools are back out. We're gonna get back into it, learn how to use a wrench again, learn how to bust your knuckles and scream and throw stuff and break bolts, break bolts, break bolts. Well, screwing it back in, and the video I watched wants me to take this whole bracket off. You guys will see on this channel, I'm lazy. So I'm not taking that bracket off. I used a screwdriver and some needle nose to get cotter pin out the bottom. The washer fell out. That's gonna come out, and then the foot peg is gonna come right off. So way easier than taking that whole thing off. The rear brake is hooked to it. I'm not doing all that. There's no way. So I got that side off, and let's see if we can get this other side in. Well, that was easy. Got both pegs in. They work. Yep. Solid. I had an old one on there. Just went ahead and put both of the new ones on. They look a lot cleaner. I gotta wash this thing. It's a little dirty, but yeah. So they're both new. I didn't want to bore you guys with all of the instructions and how I'm putting everything in. It is literally just a pin, like a master pin that goes all the way through. There's a ball and a spring plate and a cotter pin. But yeah, like I said, I didn't want to bore you guys with all that, so I just fast forwarded through it. If you do want to see stuff like that, let me know down in the comments. I'm still feeling out what I want to post on here. It's kind of all over the place. Drift cars, planes, traveling, now bike stuff, Groms, wheeling, all that. But yeah, let me know if you guys do want to see all the in-depth turning wrenches and busting knuckles, all that. All right, and we are back. It's been a couple days. I got lazy. Y'all know the drill. I'm gonna try and throw on the rest of those parts today. Got a chain care kit for the road, oil change, some oil, and that filter, and then we're gonna throw this sprocket on there today. See how much we can get to. Hopefully we can get all of it done, so I can feel good about riding the bike. Yeah, let's get into it. All right, so first we're gonna try and throw this sprocket on here. I'm thinking it's the easiest, so we're gonna start with this, and then go to the oil change, and then we'll clean the chain and go from there. So we'll start with this sprocket. We gotta get this case off. Should be 2 bolts down underneath to pull off the old sprocket. All right, so step 1, we got the trusty old tools back out. It's been a while since we've seen these, because I've retired from being a mechanic. Yeah, this looks like an 8mm, feels like it at least. So we'll pop this cover off. Try not to strip anything today. All right, that was easy. New sprocket's on there, the old one's off. Yeah, here's that 15 tooth, 14 tooth is right back on there. So we'll get this little lock-in plate mechanism thing on there, screw it back on, and on to the next thing. Now that the sprocket's done, got the new one on there, we are going to get this chain cleaned up. So as you can see, a little bit of dust and dirt in there. We're gonna use that kit. We're gonna get that chain cleaned up, re-greased, and yeah, we'll skip through that. Back on, it's back together. We're gonna do the oil change now. Warm the bike up, see if she wheelies now, and let's get to it. All right, we're gonna get this oil change now, so hopefully pretty straightforward. Got a drain bolt down here somewhere. All right, so a little bit awkward here. I found out that this bike doesn't have an oil filter. It's got like an oil screen, so this filter is gonna be useless. And if I find out that it does have a filter and somebody calls me out on YouTube, that will be even more awkward. But just watch the video. It says we got to take this clutch case off and expose all that, do a visual inspection, look at the screen, put it back together, drain the oil, throw some oil in it. So let's get to that. All right, so we got the oil coming out. We're gonna get these bolts off next. I think there's either 9, 10, 11 something like that. So we'll get these coming out. Alright, since we did it the lazy way, don't think it's gonna come all the way off. Supposed to take this whole thing off, but did not feel like doing that, to be completely honest. So, leave it like that. I'll take a look at that screen visual inspection on it. Pretty good, no metal or anything in there. Looks good, and we'll just slide it back in. All right, we got everything buttoned back up, crankcase back on, bolts are on. Luckily, we did not strip any of them or break any of them, because I hear that's a huge thing on these bolts. They're super tiny. If you don't use the right wrench, use something bigger, you might break those bolts. Super thankful that we didn't do that. It's back on. Gasket is going to be questionable. When I took it off, you know, I said that we were going to do it the lazy way. I really am hoping that I did not just teach myself a lesson. But we're going to throw some oil in it, start it up, and check for leaks. I think we're good. Moment of truth. Look golden. Look pretty golden. I think we're green. Smells like gas. I think we're good. All right, to be completely honest with y'all, I was not expecting that to take all day, but as you can see, it is nighttime now. Literally took like 2 hours for me to do that. And I also found out that the sprocket that was on there was already a 14 tooth, so wasted like 30 minutes doing that. We took the 14 tooth off and put a 14 tooth back on. But it's a brand new sprocket. I mean, the other one was kind of starting to get dull, so we'll save it as like a spare, but I'm not taking that back off. But yeah, bike's back together. We're going to take it for a rip now and check for leaks.